Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more Stellaris. So, the first of our Kundan colony ships have finished up, which means we can start our colonization of this region down here. This will be turning into a new sector eventually. So we're going to start off with Targon, because I want to try and get this system under our control if we can. Just for that energy and everything, it's so good. It's also a pretty big planet, size 25. So, let's colonize you. This will cost us 70 influence, base of 30 and a distance of 40. So, good job, we've got 225 influence in the bank. This is one of the big changes they made with the last patch, is that colonization does cost you influence, amongst other things, so you have to bear that in mind. We should have enough in the bank to actually do this a couple of times though. So, yeah, I want you guys to come over there, and you can plonk yourselves down there, right in the centre. We can name our colony Targon Prime. Targon Prime's a pretty sweet name for a planet, I think. I'm going to just let them do that. And I guess I should probably start bringing some construction ships down that way. Just get a couple down there. We've got plenty of energy to worry. We've got plenty of energy at the moment, so we don't have to worry about, going into a deficit at the moment. We've got plus 71, even with a colony ship underway, and those things cost a lot of energy. So, and I'll actually remember to unpause the game there, so we'll actually let time continue. Unfortunately, my voice is breaking up a bit today. I've done a lot of recording, so I apologise in advance if I sound like I'm going through puberty or if I suddenly stop talking mid-word. But yeah, I probably should have taken a break before starting this recording, but I'm just enjoying playing Stellaris, so I didn't want to. And you can't make me. God damn it, I'm just going to keep on playing. What are we doing next? I guess we could actually get our military and go deal with some of these guys. We've got a space amoeba down here. Let's go kill it. It wouldn't hurt to get some more experience for our admiral here, Rhonda Finks. She was a hero of the war against the Royal Safad provinces. And we have completed our anomaly research. Glancing hit. While approaching Mindor 8, the UNS Mulder suddenly received a glancing hit by several passing mass driver rounds. The projectiles were billions of years old, and based on their trajectory they appear to be stray rounds fired from a neighbouring galaxy. After missing their intended target, they continued on their journey for untold millennia, until today. The rounds we have recovered are of an advanced design despite their incredible age. We gained 150 engineering research, which isn't bad. More engineering research I'm pretty happy with. You probably... No, you've got orders to head down there. Actually, no, don't do that. There's another level 1 anomaly over here you can work on. 7% failure risk? Sure, go do that. Okay, construction ships are arriving in the area down here, that's fine. Rivalry of the Empire of Bergrax declared on the Mirren Collective. I think there's going to be a very big war happening up here soon, because everyone's pissed off with everyone else, is basically my description of what's happening up there. Okay, colony ship has arrived in Targon, should be settling down soon. We've got both construction ships here. I'm just hoping that once we get that colony established, our borders will meet up and we get Avancia. Ava Kania. Something. Where's my military fleet? Whoops. Oh, negative balance, suddenly, because we've just developed a new colony and one of our fleets is out of orbit. That's fine. Probably shouldn't be doing this right at the same time, but hey, I am. You can't stop me. Okay, our fleet has arrived, and there's no one here. So yeah, someone had already cleared out that amoeba, or it left on its own. They do sometimes do that. For now, yeah, just go back home until I actually get all this done. We'll have another colony ship coming out soon, so we don't lose too many energy credits. Although we are almost again to the bank. That's a bit of a problem. Oh, Empire of Bergrax has declared the Associated Kingdom provinces their rival. Interesting. I probably need to revisit my rivals soon, because we don't get much influence from them, but we've rivaled people who are so far beneath us right now. We have completed the research of xenobiology. This unlocks the Biolab 2. Studying the life that arises on other worlds and beyond allows us to understand fundamental aspects of biology that were previously beyond our reach. That's pretty handy actually, so we'll get a big boost to society research once I upgrade a lot of buildings. And what can we work on to next? Engos refinery. Giving a ship modifier to energy weapon damage plus 10%. Ooh, that's kind of cool. But I think I actually want possibly the visitor center maybe for Earth to give that extra habitability and a xenophobia modifier. I don't know, I want something that's going to make people happier. Maybe that's not it, but it's only going to take 9 months. We'll do that now. Whack it out. 4 months until we get plasma cannons. 12 months on neutronium armor. Those are some good research projects on the way there. Okay, we've got our second colony ship ready. Right, you are going to come over here, and there's actually a lot of habitable bodies here, which is the world I'm looking for. It's going to be this one, isn't it? Madagascar 2. Yeah, Ocean World. You can tell because you click on it and it sounds oceany. That will be 69 influence, which we can afford, but I wonder if we wait a little bit. That might actually be best. If we wait a little bit for that colony on Tarragon Prime to get established, the distance cost could go down. I don't know if it's distance on other colonies or distance from your capital, but I guess there's one way to find out. So currently the distance cost is 39. I'm going to have that colony ship just basically enter orbit for now. We're going to wait a bit for this to get established. It will be done pretty quickly. Colonization will be complete by 2300. Ooh, battle wreckage. Okay, so we've finished another anomaly successfully. A great battle between the Grand Navy of the First League and another fleet took place not far from here some 2 million years ago. The gravity well of Vanna 3 has since captured much of the debris left by this engagement, and the wreckage of several massive hulks can be found on the planet's surface. Very interesting. That will give us, yeah, battle wreckage special project.
Situation log updated.
I think I would actually like to do that now. Wow, we've still got a lot of debris left over from that quick war we had with the Covenant of Mang. That stuff stays around for a while. Let's see, is this going to be in... Yeah, it's in this chain here. Where's my... Oh, my science ship has already left orbit, hasn't it? What are you doing? Where are you going? Yeah, do that for me. Thank you. Okay. 2300. We've got a while to wait for that. Ooh, but our borders are starting to expand quite nicely. You're almost within reach of all those delicious resources that I want so badly. We'll actually go up to the fastest speed, because there's no point waiting around. We're not at war or anything. Try and keep an eye on the galaxy map, see if maybe the Confederation of Golgontuk starts conquering everyone else, and then we have to worry about them a lot. What have we got? We've got friendlies moving through. Gas grazers, yeah. There's actually quite a lot of them around.
Research complete.
Glad I never actually pissed them off enough that they came after me. And we have completed research on plasma cannons. So this is one of the technologies we got from the wreckage of a Drolperfen Forerunner battlecruiser we managed to take out when they attacked us. The latest in plasma weaponry. These cannons are fully militarized versions of the older, somewhat improvised plasma throwers. Their plasma projectiles are even deadlier. Perfect. I like that a lot. What do we want to work on next? I mean, we have plasma throwers, but we don't really care about that. Tachyon lances are for big ships. Phase disruptor. Extremely high yield disruptors defy quantum energy charges, causing incredible damage to those unfortunate enough to get in their way. I mean, that all sounds good to me. 100% shield damage. And will take 101 months. I'm kind of okay with that. Or we could go for shield capacitors. That would only take 36 months. These capacitors store surplus energy which can quickly be transferred in the event of shield failure. This will greatly increase the rate at which shields recharge. I mean, there are advantages to that, don't get me wrong. Tachyon lances are a large module only. But they do so much damage, let's be honest. Power usage is 120 though. Jesus, that is a lot. Okay. Hyper shields. Oh, actually, hyper shields. Yeah, that would be nice. Planetary fortification toughness going up would be all very good. That would also take 101 months. Yeah, I like the idea of extra shields. Yeah, 94 months to actually finish that project. Cool. And we've almost finished, yeah, 9 months on neutronium armor. So we're not going to upgrade our fleet just yet. We're going to wait a little bit, and then hopefully do a bunch of updates together. We shouldn't be going to war anytime soon. I'm waiting for these colonies to finish up first. Okay, we are full of minerals again. That's fine, because I'm just about to build a whole bunch of stuff. So, what do I actually want in this system? I want that energy, for sure. I want that energy, for sure. After you've done that, build a research station there for me. What else is in this system? Oh, is that actually it? No, that might actually be it. Okay, well, let's finish off those. That's spent a little bit of our minerals.
Special project complete.
Archaeological project completed. Our archaeologists have successfully excavated several starship hulls on the surface of Vanna 3, relics from the massive space battle that took place in this system 2 million years ago. The forces involved were the 2nd and 3rd fleets of the 1st League Grand Navy, fighting to contain an incursion by the confined fleets of the Rikim, a nomadic warrior species from the Galactic Rim. What began as a minor skirmish quickly escalated into a running fleet battle involving hundreds of ships on both sides. It is impossible to tell which side won. Very interesting. Gained us 150 physics research and progress along that path. So we do have this kind of mission to do. We need to get 6 First League artifacts. We've only got 2 so far. But I'll take the extra research, that's always handy. So you need orders. How do you rate your chances on that? 15%. You've had a good run of luck. Let's see if it continues, shall we? And okay, we're full of minerals again. Damn it. Okay, let's see if any of our sectors want some minerals for a start. Actually, yeah, a bunch of you do. Okay, let's actually fill them up to about 3k here. I just need to clear some of this out. There we go. That should tie them over for the time being. We're about to hit max on energy credits as well. Even though we've got a colony ship standing around doing nothing, we're still earning plus 15. But I just want to wait a little bit longer for this planet to actually fully colonize and see if that brings down the influence cost needed for the next one. Yeah, more rivalries being declared, that's fine. We could also start thinking about building some more ships, because, you know, we've got so much energy coming in at the moment. Okay, Targon Prime is about to finish. Ooh, the Confederation of Gulgantuk declared war on the associated Kundan provinces. Okay, that's actually bad. Because if they take over a lot of this space, they're going to be bordering us. And they are more powerful than us, I think. Confederation of Gulgantuk. Let's have a quick check. They don't like us at all. And they are equivalent. Their fleet power is actually superior to us. Damn. Okay, I might need to think about, yeah, building a few more ships sometime soon and getting those upgrades done. Hyper Shield would be very useful for that. 88 months remaining, 3 months on the neutronium armor. So we definitely want to wait for that. We'll have to keep an eye on and see how this war turns out. Okay, got another mining station online,
Colony
that's fine.
established.
There we go, we have our new colony world. Targon Prime, an oceanic world. Alright, does that affect the colonization cost over here? Does not apparently. Oh well. We can't afford it. Let's plonk you down somewhere nice and central, shall we? Actually, that'd be a good spot for you. Tadaska Prime. Okay, cool. Right, you're going to do your thing. We have too many colonized systems, so we're losing 10% of our monthly influence and energy credits, but we can actually afford that right now. That doesn't concern me too much. Now you are fully established. Let's see what we want to start doing with you. We need to clear some tiles off for a start. And we also want to queue up a few buildings for you so you're actually, you know, useful and productive. Luckily, I've got a lot of minerals and energy in the bank to afford all of this. Leave that for now. Right. You can do your thing. And, ooh, we finished the other research project, Gigantic Skeleton. What was previously thought to be assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Tiramore 5 have been identified as the massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Tiramore 5 could have supported life on that scale at any point in the planet's history. Science Officer Kwang Kong has prepared a special research project to delve further into this mystery. We've actually had a couple of these, but
Situation log updated.
they're kind of cool, so I'm going to actually continue with that. That's the wrong ship. I want to look at this ship. Here you go. Do that research project for me, which is going to stop us doing physics for a little while, but I'm okay with that. We are losing energy credits right now. That's fine. That's not so much because we're over on the directly controlled systems. It's mostly, I think, because we are colonizing. Mirroring Collective's got a ship over here, that's fine. Right, that construction ship can now come over here and take this energy for me, which will help with the whole we're losing energy kind of problem. So, one mining station there. We'll take a research station there. You should be almost finished building what you're doing, so you can come here next and build me another mining station. And we are suddenly gaining a lot of good resources. In fact, there's another 12 minerals we could claim here if we wanted to.
Research complete.
I think they're all spread out, yeah. There's not... If there was like a 4 mineral world here, I'd be very tempted to do that, but there's not. Okay, you've completed that, so you're moving on to bigger and better things. We are bringing in 307 minerals a month. We really don't need to worry about bringing in minerals anymore. Okay, alien visitor centers have been completed. As we learn that we are not alone in space, we should begin preparations to welcome our newfound friends. Fair enough. Ooh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Xeno Zoo. Happiness plus 10%. How long will that take? 15 months. That's not bad. Or Hyper Entertainment Forum, which gives 15%, although it does cost influence and 6 energy maintenance. You cost 10 and 2 respectively. I guess really I want both, but let's get the Xenozoo first, as that'll be quicker and cheaper. Neutronium armor is moments from finishing here.
Research complete.
There we go. This incredibly dense and strong material can resist firepower that would turn armor made of any other alloys into slag. Perfect. Right, what do we want to work on next? Mineral storage capacity plus 1000, that wouldn't hurt, so we could keep a bigger bank. Or coil guns, which is the level 2 of the mass drivers. Improved fighter and bomber wings. That would be handy. We haven't done much with carriers yet, but you know, you can do a lot of work with that. And we've got cruisers now, so we can probably put hangar modules on those, I believe. That will only take 48 months. Yeah, I'm going to have him work on that. So that does give us quite a lot of stuff we could think about upgrading our ships with. I guess we might want to do that sooner rather than later, considering what's happening up around here.
Special project complete.
After continued studies of the massive skeletal remains found on Tiramore 5, Science Officer Qiang Kong has concluded that the creature served as some kind of organic starship. Much smaller bones from at least 3 different species were found within the larger skeleton, and we assume these come from members of the crew. For unknown reasons, this organic starship suffered catastrophic damage and crash-landed on Tiramore 5. While we cannot begin to understand the biological engineering necessary to grow a starship like this, the study of these bones alone has substantially advanced our knowledge. Plus, okay, so Tiramore 5 gets a bunch of stuff, and Qiang Kong gets 200 experience, which is good, because she's not level 5 yet. Or he's not level 5. Yeah, he's not level 5 yet. So an extra 200 is pretty good. I do need to give you more orders, so you can come down here and finish surveying all of this stuff. And with any luck, you'll actually find more stuff to research. Okay, I think Finn should be within our borders, so we'll get another 2 energy from there, which would be quite nice. Jal Fam, I would quite like if that ended up within our borders. 4 energy as well on top. That would be very nice. We might need to think about some defences down here as well, but we'll have to see. There we go, we've actually joined our borders up. Very nice. Finn has come in, so we can just keep queuing up construction. I guess I could just bring down another construction ship, couldn't I? I've got them sitting around doing nothing. So I might as well actually use them. One physics research probably isn't worth it. Yeah, we'll leave that as is. There we go, lots of energy coming. We're almost breaking even. Even while being over our controlled planet limit and forming a new colony. Did you just come in my borders? You did not just come in my borders. Damn. Maybe you will next month, we'll see.
Colony established.
Okay, there we go. One of our governors has leveled up, which is nice. Yeah, you're still not on my borders. You're very close to being in my borders. Okay. With that, I'm going to need to queue up a whole bunch of orders for these colony worlds to kind of get them set up in life quite nicely. So I'm going to go and do that quickly. I'll probably do it off camera because it's kind of boring for you guys. So I'm going to call this episode here, as we've run on pretty much perfectly to time. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Do feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you did. And hopefully I'll see you later for the next one. Bye!